Alright, what's up homies? What's up homies? The Khaiza is back once again, and you have guests from like, you know, the objective of like this like thing that the Khaiza always does. We are going to be judging the supers, right? And for today, we're gonna be judging the rage arts. We're gonna be judging the rage arts of Tekken 8, the hip-hop new fighting game in the block. Yeah, like the last judge the rage arts that we did was Mortal Kombat 1, where we judged the fatalities of the entire Mortal Kombat main roster and cameo lineup. And after that stream the Khaiza was a little bit emotionally down because there wasn't a lot of like activity. Almost all of like the judge the supers that the Khaiza has done had some like chat like interaction, right? But the Mortal Kombat 1 judge the fatalities, it was just like a ghost town, like tumbleweed. So very lackluster, and was very depressing, to say the least. It was not like a good time, and that was like marking like the period again where the Khaiza had like a fallout breakout with stream and just like social life altogether. But we are back here because yeah, like Judge the Supers, they're like fun little like talking discussion points about from the Khaiza about like fighting games, right? Outside of just talking about frame data and like character usage and like the impact of fighting games, which all sound like very good at the moment. Rage arts or like supers is like a fun little like activity that the Khaiza came up with. I mean, of course, you know, there are other like FGC content creators that do rate the supers, you know, judge the super sort of thing, but this would be like the Khaiza's take on like the judge the supers, and we're gonna be playing this on the PlayStation 5. We're not going to be playing it on PC. We want to be a little bit authentic to console players. So their favorite button is Rage Art, down forward 1, 2 for every single Rage Art, which is really, really nice, all things considered. Tekken took the KOF route with like KOF 15, where in 14, every character had a unique level 3 climax super. In 15, everyone's level 3 climax super was quarter circle back, half circle forward. Or was it quarter circle forward, half circle back, but with heavy punch, heavy kick, or like the blowback move. But yeah, it took like a very like accessible route, so you don't have to do like complicated strings to do like, let's say for like content creation. So that makes my job a little bit easier, you know? Nice, okay. Okay, so what can we say about like this one, right? It is the first Tekken 8 super that we ever see. Right, he like knocks you up, assumes Devil form. You know what he does? You know what he legit does? He does fucking Rock Howard's Hard Edge. That's to be expected, right? Because Jin Kazama is fucking Rock Howard in this game. He's the bastard son of his asshole daddy and has moves from his parents, both mom with the Kazama style and dad from the Mishima style, and coupled with the Devil Gene. It's really Rock Howard heavy, but even though it's like one action, I like the angel wing effect, and I liked everything leading up to it, so to speak. That goes as like an 8. No, 7. Yeah, 7. 7 is like a good like middle ground for Jin. Juya! Oh yeah, this badass super. Yeah, this is a really dope looking super. I dig the hell out of this one, you know? It's really dope. Don't get caught. Yeah, I just like... Yeah, that's a super that really has a lot of pizzazz and a lot of energy for being Kazuya Mishima, man. I fucking love it. I fucking love it, dude. It's killer, man. That legit is like a 10 out of 10. It very much incorporates Kazuya Mishima in a nutshell, you know? Because Kaz is like evil asshole daddy that just loves like power, and he's a serious stone-faced dickhead a lot of the time. Oh yeah, this was like the Game Awards super. Yeah. She like cleanses you of your evil ass. Yeah, it's really like a gentle fucking super. I still call her like the Chizuru Kagura of this game, right? Just the white on black clothing that she's got. And she's got like similar like holy slash ceiling powers as the bitch from the other game. So it's really like going hand in hand. But this one was a good super. I definitely dig that. Yeah, she like gut punches you and then, you know, may Allah bless your soul. May Allah grant you Jannatu Firdus. That's like a good 9. That's like a good 9 out of 10, right? I wish she would have done like more like strikes, right? I wish she would have done more strikes, but I guess that's like, that will do. That's like a 9 out of 10. I'll get beat out by this super a lot. I'm gonna keep it a solid buck. Yeah, this one is kind of lame. It's just like, I get like the wrestler like idea behind it, but I wish you could do more flashy stuff, King. King did have like a good super where like the crowd like throws like dollars around him, but like it doesn't really spark like the wrestler like enthusiasm vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, like you just. It's probably like the pose he does, which is, still I would give it like a 7. Sorry, not a 7. Sorry, a 6. A 6 out of 10.
Here comes a mighty warrior!
Oh, nice. There you go. All right, we got Eskateerr up in here, and it's actually a video call, not in chat. That makes it even more awesome. Let's go.
Yeah, dude. Like, there was like it rained today, so accidents, and we got like the intake.
Yeah,
like, literally like in the last hour.
Yeah, I saw. What was like the I checked over your messages. What was like the accident though?
All I know, I didn't get to see it because it was a major accident. All I know that it said it was like major accident on like, you know, the highway that I go to home, like from work.
Mm-hmm.
And right lane closed. And right when you like close a right lane or like any lane, like when there's an accident, like in a major city like ours, like it just,
yeah, we
guarantee like an extra 20 at least.
An extra 20. Oh my sweet lord, dude. Damn.
At least if you don't get it like an hour. Sometimes it's like an hour.
It's a good thing you made it. It's a good thing you made it home though.
Yes sir. Yes sir.
Yes sir. Okay.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I can feel that.
Yeah, this one is, it's a lot, it's a better version of, it's just 1 point better than his Tekken 7 version.
Yeah, yeah, I think I remember that too. I would probably say, like, what, solid 7, maybe?
I would bump it up to like an 8 though.
Yeah, I could see an 8. I would like, yeah, like 7 like is like a baseline, but like 8 probably worth it.
Yeah, like the actions from Tekken 7 here are all the same. Just the end effect of his aura glowing and the dragon comes out.
Yeah, they give it an extra bump in there.
Yeah, that's really like dope. Yeah, that's a solid like Leroy like that's a Leroy 8 out of 10 for me. That's pretty dope.
You're not getting away.
Nina, oh, I saw a lot of her too.
Oh, you saw a lot of her in the tournament?
Yeah, yep, definitely. The guns. Yep, I see the guns.
Huh. Very assassin-y because that's like her like archetype. She always does like these killer like fatal moves and shit.
Feels kind of quick though.
Yeah. It feels very quick though. I mean, let's look at it again and have a little bit of a second opinion.
Getting away.
Alright. So, strikes you. Okay, the guns.
Die in silence.
I think the last of it gives it like an extra push, but like the beginning is kind of like pretty mid.
Yeah. I could see that, right? I saw like it was a good like it was a good 7 because it's a hard strike, and before that it was preceded by like the gun strikes, which is kind of like her gimmick now. They made her more like everybody has like a weapon in this game. we feeling a 7 for Nina?
Yeah, 7, solid 7. Yeah, I'd say it.
All right, a solid 7 it is then. Yeah, that's really good. This is it.
Whoa, okay.
I got a rope. Got a grapple gun.
I'd say that's above Nina, so at the very least 7.5 to 8.
You know, speaking of, I wish that Nina could have used a grapple gun.
Yeah, that would have spiced it up for her.
Yeah, exactly. Like, yeah, she's got like all this like guns and stuff. She is like an assassin, so she could definitely use like a grapple gun. But no, that's on Leo though. Outside of like the grapple gun, all he did was like the Chinese like shoulder bash.
You know what? Yeah, you have a point. I still say though, like because of the presentation, like at least 7.5.
At least 7.5. I would round about like a 7 for me.
Yeah, I could be alright with the 7. Okay. Starts off okay. Yeah, it's solid. Probably 7, maybe.
Just screams like Manon from Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah, like I gotta like look at it again for perspective, or we gotta look at it again for perspective. Yeah, like
especially that twirl.
Yeah, like yeah, it's not as ridiculous, right? Because like Manon's was like a lot of flair where she like spins you around and shit. She just like gently like dances with you. Nothing too crazy. Yeah, it's a solid one as far as like ranking or like rating goes for. I would say as well like a 6.
Yeah, if it went down to like I was about to say, if it went down to a 6, I could see it.
Kaz is like the only like 10 out of 10 so far.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
I want to see it.
All right, this is Kaz's rage art.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I see why. Yeah, I see why.
Yeah, dude.
That's solid.
The fucking flair and pizzazz this man has. Oh my god, and how evil he is.
If anybody says below a 9, they're high and stupid.
It's time to fly. It gets a little bonus for me. Yeah. coming from me, guys, like a Kamen Rider, like Power Rangers fan, where they do like kicks and shit. Yeah, this gets a little like bonus for me. But it's very Shahini, like the slide and shit, where he does like this. And like that's just like his like combo extender into like combo ender. It's like that's kind of like how it is. I would say this super is like a 7. This already like throwing it out there.
Yeah, feels like a 7.
I think this already is like a 10 out of 10 for me.
Yeah, I saw this one a lot last night. I was at least a solid 9.5 to 10.
Yeah. Throwing in like a little bit of bias on my part because I mained the bitch, and like, yeah, that's just Metal Gear Rising fucking super alright. That's just so goddamn dope. Like, I'm gonna like look at it again, dog. I'm gonna look at it again. It's just so cool. He draws out his like techno sword. Dispersion. Yeah, solid like 10. Solid like 10 so far. I really like dig the hell out of this Ragehard. Oh.
This is what I call fun.
Oh, okay.
That's a knockout.
Alright.
I can see that as like a 7, solid 7. If it goes to 8, I can see that too.
Yeah. I would see it as like an 8 as well, right? It just screams like, remember Dudley's Ultra in Street Fighter 4?
Yep.
Yeah, fucking rolling thunder and shit. Rolling? I definitely dig this super because it's very Steve-like. A lot of rapid punches. A lot of boxer stuff.
That's a knockout.
And the shockwave at like the end is kind of like doing it for me.
Yeah.
There's really some like anime level shit, like throw out like a boxing like shockwave to it. So I get
that's
that.
what it was the 8.
Yeah, that's what gives it like the 8. If it was like without that, then it would have been like very abysmal.
Solid, yeah, very solid 7, maybe 6.
Yeah.
I'd say a good 8. At least an 8, maybe a 9.
I would say like an 8 though, right?
Yeah.
I would
say
say
good 8.
Yeah, I would say like an 8. Yeah, it utilizes her Phoenix and Crane styles like really well.
I would say it's good camera work.
Oh yeah, like good camera work really like kind of like sells Xiaoyu's like super a little bit with just like how she like pans around and spins. She's like, her like style is like the graceful like moving crane, like ducking high profile shit if I remember correctly. Yeah, like Xiaoyu utilizes a lot of that like in that Ragehard, and it definitely shows. Yeah, that's like an 8.
Yeah, good 8.
Yeah, solid like 8s around. Ragehard, I'm getting.
Alright, go.
I'm like drooling over here.
¿Tienes café?
I don't want to be biased, but I do think it's like a good 8.
Yeah, I don't. Where I'm like the opposite. I'm like I don't want to be biased and give it like a 7 though.
I don't know. It had a lot of flair to it. Plus, it like showed off a little bit of her personality. I'm sticking to the 8.
I gotta like see it again though, like to form like a second opinion. Pops up.
Hit.
Goes for the overhead kick. How do you take your coffee? Maybe if she were to do like some like some dancing a little bit, like some like, you know, like some choreography, maybe that could like bump it up like a little bit, because that's what we see as Asusena a lot of the time, is that she's always moving and grooving.
Okay. I'm still not gonna go straight to a 7, but 7.5.
You know, I had an idea just popped in my head. What if she like did all that, right? But as like the ender, she brought out like a coffee mug and then smashes your head with it.
Okay, that would give it a 9.
That would give it a 9. Like give that Peruvian mug some justice, you know? Like, that would be really like dope. Okay. So I'll say like 7. We'll round about like 7.5 for both. But did she do the Fortnite dance?
Yeah, I think she did.
Oh my god. Okay, bump it down to 6 then.
Yeah, now I gotta repeat. I saw a lot of this last night.
You saw a lot of this? Were there cloud? But this super is a good like improvement. It's not as quick, but it definitely shows off like Claudio's like, you know, sealing powers.
Like if it wasn't so colorful, I'd probably stick to like a 7, maybe 6. But like it has a pretty good presentation, so I'd probably say a good 8, maybe.
Yeah, I would stick with like the same because yeah, it's literally like Tekken 7's Claudio rage art, where he just like attacks you and then pulls out like this soul arrow on your ass.
Yeah.
But it helps with all of like, it's like he slaps you and then slaps you in the gut and then like draws the arrow on you. Yeah, that's really like dope. I would say like that's like an 8 as well. All right, Ryan, rage art. Okay, I really like this one.
I think what's that character? The one that's it looks like it would have been in Street Fighter 4, but it had a different game. Asuka or something like that.
Asuka? No. Oh, which one?
It's a character. They modded him in UMC3.
Oh, Asura?
Asura, there you go. Yeah, that guy.
Asura's Raz. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
dude. Yeah, it looks like that move.
It does. Yeah. It does feel like an Asura level like type of like super. Yeah, I can see
like
that.
Like just put it again. Like look. Yeah, right there.
Yeah.
That right there. Yeah, see.
Yeah, the $1 million punch and then like the straight bionic arm super. Yeah.
Yep.
I can see
Like
that.
That's why, like, for me, like, that's where I can see someone giving it a 9, just because of like it reminds people of just that right there.
Okay, yeah. So a solid like 9 out of 10 for like Ryan. That's really like dope. Oh yeah, this is the Jujutsu Kaisen super. Yeah.
Damn. Okay. I'm gonna say kind of short, but 8 to 9.
8. It's like a 9.5. It literally screams like like the new anime on the block that everybody talks about, Jujutsu Kaisen. Puts you in.
I would probably say 9, just because it was a little short.
Yeah. Yeah, like the actions where like he claw strikes you and then puts you in like in another dimension, and then like Vegito sword slashes your ass.
Yeah. See, all of that is what gives it a good 9, but it felt too short, so I stick to like 9.
I wish you would to like do more like devil blood shit, like do more like lasers and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was expecting at least like 1 laser.
Yeah, like 1 laser, but he does like a sword chop. So, but it's like an overall goodie. That's still like a 9.
9.
Rage art? Oh yeah, this is the soccer one, yeah.
I would say good 8, and if someone says 9, I can see that.
Yeah. Like, I like this one because, like, she uses everything Alyssa mechanically wise. Yeah, she does like a literal like soccer kick for a goal your ass sort of thing.
I feel like the soccer, like just like the transition into the soccer kick is probably what gives it a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say like 8.5. I would say like an 8.5 for me.
I can see that.
Let's see Asuka's now.
うちのとっておきや
Yeah, I'm not feeling it too much. I want to say 7, but I don't know.
She had this literal like super like frame 1 to frame 60 from Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this literally is just like a high definition version of that same super.
うちのとっておきや
Yeah, it's like kicks you up and then punches you in the gut and then like she's so hard it like bounces over there. Yeah, that's.
So would you say it's like lower than a 7? I can see that just after.
I would say it's a lower than a 7 situation. Like maybe like a 5.
I would probably stick to like a 6, but like if someone said 5, I'd probably be okay with that.
Oh, that's doing it for me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that. Good 9.
That is a good 9 out of 10. I definitely dig this a lot. I'm gonna like look at it again just to like keyframe some like kicks and shit. Yeah. Launches you up.
This is what does it. Right
Yeah.
there.
Oh dude, that's fucking remember Nash's special move in Street Fighter 5?
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, it does feel like a lot of Nash.
Yeah.
I was talking more like it feels a lot like Kim in KOF.
Oh, Kim Kaplan? Yeah, that's also very true too. Yeah. Watcha! Yeah, it really is like that. That's definitely a solid 9 out of 10 for me for Hwoarang. I definitely love like it just uses his character archetype. Because what does Hwoarang do? A lot of kicks. So that's really good on that part. Oh yeah, this is a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 10, bro. Ain't no doubt, a shadow in my mind. That's a 10.
You know, a part of me wanted to be a little bit critical and just a little bit harsh, but I can't. I have to go with 10 too.
Oh yeah, I just love the fact that this bitch slammed you down and brought a railgun. He ordered a railgun from the Acme satellites himself. That's a really dope looking super. I dig that. Yeah, that's like a solid like 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah, Eskateerr, you also agree it's a 10 out of 10, right?
10 out of 10. I tried. I wanted to be critical, but go.
Okay, the nunchucks.
8. Good 8.
Yeah, that's a good 8. I dig that for Law. Law is fun to play, but fucking annoying to fight against. Very true.
Not wrong.
He is a privileged character. Showtime.
I'd say good 8.
Yeah, an 8 as well for me.
Because it feels like a midpoint between 7 and 9. Like, I don't feel it being a 9, but I definitely don't see it being a 7 either.
Maybe if Lee could do like multiple grenades to like show like the flower effect instead of just one.
Yeah, if it was more grenades, probably bump it up, but solid.
Yeah. Or maybe just like an actual rose instead of a grenade.
That would work too.
Yeah, because like Lee Xiaolun's always like the suave debonair motherfucker. Yeah, like where's the actual rose to like tip it off? But yeah, it's like a good super. That's like a solid like 8. It's a solid like 8 out of 10 for us.
You won't see this coming.
You won't see this coming. Oh yeah. this is sick.
Yeah, it's a 10.
Yeah.
Definitely a good 10.
This shit is unanimous across the board, right, homies? A fucking 10 out of 10 for Raven. Raven's Rage Art. Raven is sick. Yeah.
And again, I wanted to find something, and it's just it's a 10. It's a 10, man.
Yeah, this is literally like a 10 out of 10 super. They went all out for like Raven in terms of like his super and stuff.
立場をわきまえろ
Yeah.
8 to 9.
8 to 9 for Eskateerr. I would say, like, even though I don't play the character and I don't like how popular she is, but she deserves a 10 out of 10 though. Flashy, but it's okay. Like, the actions of the super, she like stomps you down and then like, yeah, this like talks shit to you, and then the afterglow of Heihachi at the very end. Yeah, I'll say like 9.5 for like Reina.
Yeah, I'll stick with that. That's
Yeah, but let's see it. Yeah.
tough for me. I'm a little confused. I don't think I could go below a 7.
No, 7 would be doing Dragunov injustice to this super.
Yeah. Oh, but I don't feel it being a 9, so I feel like it's a good 8.
Yeah. I would say like 8.5 because of the change of environment.
Yeah, I could see it. It's just, for me, now that it just kind of confuses me, So
Yeah.
Like if I guess if I wrap my head around it, I'd probably say 9. But 8.5 is probably a good point for me.
Yeah. Because it's kind of like the similar like actions that Dragunov got in like Tekken 7, just with like the snowy background because he hails from Russia, and like the screen like cracks at like the ending pose. So that's like an 8.5 for just like the visuals alone. Feast your eyes. It's weird that we watched Leroy's super and it's the same thing again.
yeah, but it's just this one doesn't feel the same.
Yeah. I wish we would done like maybe like a shoulder bash or something, because that's like Fang's like gimmick.
Would you say not below a 7 for sure?
No, not below 7.
So maybe another good 8, like solid 8?
Yeah, this one's like an 8 though, because as we said, this was literally like Leroy's super, but he shot the dragon up the sky instead of horizontally. Oh yeah, this is the yeah.
Alright, that's funny. That at least deserves a 9.
Yeah,
maybe a 10.
I'll say a 10 on the Khaiza's part. Yeah, this one was legit funny. I love this super. I did get an achievement. This is the PS5 version, so we're just doing everything on console. What else must be said? True. Yeah, just like the fact that it's a robo-techno like tuna that shoots you up to the sky. It's really funny. I like that. Yeah, that's kind of like, I feel like the spirit of like Tekken, because we did like the story mode like last week. Story mode's like an amazing story mode, but it just like Tekken outside, well, including like the serious like Mishima Bloodline stuff, Tekken is hokey as hell with all the different random ass endings out there.
Something like early in the series, they had a was it a boxing kangaroo, the velociraptor.
Yeah, boxing kangaroo. We got like Roger, Raptor, Gong, Kuma, Panda. We got Mokujin's fucking ending in Tekken 3 where he's like battling like domestic charges.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Tekken is hokey as hell. Heihachi in the Speedo is also one of them. Tekken is historically hokey, and if any of you don't say it's like hokey, something's wrong with y'all. Yeah, it's like a dope super, but I wouldn't give it like a 9. I would say, sorry, I'm gonna give it a 10. Rather, I would give it like a 9.
Yeah, I was thinking 9.
Yeah, this one is like, it's pretty cool. Doesn't get like bumped up to like 10 though, even though I'm like a Lars main.
It feels like very like too like generic anime, but it's also like pretty cool. So good 9.
Yeah, it is a good 9 out of 10 across the board. Roly-polies, yeah.
I feel like it's definitely not up to the level of Kuma.
Yeah.
Like 8?
It's Kuma's, but I wish it was done like this heat smash right here.
Yeah,
Bros,
see
like,
that?
yeah, like
something
that's
like that.
something
like
like
a
that,
9.
like a beach ball or something like that to give it a little bit more hokiness to it, a little bit more panda hokey. She does like a little bit though. She like rolls you around and shit. Waves at you. Was Tekken 7's Rage Art was like that? I don't remember. I don't remember as well. I'll have to like look back at it again. I did like make a video of all the Rage Arts. I'll have to look back at the archives. She volleyed
8 to 9. I think it's a good 8.
Yeah, this is like a good 8 as well. I know there was like another character that did the same like thing, and it was Josie. Josie did like the volleyball spike on you.
I'll show you.
I'll show you.
Strongest in the universe.
I can see him. Paul's
pretty
Rage.
A little hokey.
It's a little hokey because it is like Paul.
I'll show you.
Just like the super though. Yeah, like he flexes his arm and like does a literal the real death fist. Yeah.
Definitely not a 7.
No, this is not a 7. 7 for that Rage Art would be an insult. I would say a 9 for him.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because of the popping. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Yeah. Oh, this is dope.
Yeah, this is a 10.
Oh yeah.
That's
That is a 10. Yeah, that is a dope like 10 out of 10 super. Another 10 out of 10. I think this is like 4th. Yeah, I do like the effects behind this super.
The 4th or 5th right on there.
Yeah. Yeah, just like the change in environment for him.
Yeah, it's to me it's the best.
Yeah. Old school samurai flicks, very true.
Yeah.
You know what this screams for me? It's just Samurai Showdown. Yeah, that's literally the vibe I get from this super. It's literally like a callback from SNK. Yeah, he literally does Samurai Showdown's like rage mechanic, the Isin, the flash slash, to like cut you down for 60% health.
Okay. This gives like a lot of like nightmare vibes from Soul Calibur.
Yeah, very much another like Soul Calibur like kind of like esque thing for like Tekken 8. Yeah, because like
it felt a little too short for me, but it's really good, so I go with like a good 9.
Yeah. Can't hold it in. Yeah, another like Rage Art that's very Jujutsu Kaisen like, but summons like Azazel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dig that for the super. Though I wouldn't say it's like a 10 or like a 9 at best. I would say it's like an 8. Alright, so we pretty much done all of like the Judge the Supers. It was relatively quick in comparison to the other Judge the Supers, man. It was insane. Yeah, like Tekken 8's Judge the Supers, most of them, yeah. I was like saying this before, right? Like Tekken, in comparison to like Tekken 7 or like to Tekken 8, they got a huge significant bump for most of the roster here.
Yeah, I would say the same.
Yeah, like I recall like flashbacks from Tekken 7 and they were just like very lackluster. Like most of their moves were just like moveless strings that you would find in the training menu, and that was their rage art.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that sounds like that's about it.
Yeah, the only people that got like the good like outcome of their DLCs of their rage arts were the DLCs.
Yeah, especially Negan.
Especially Negan. Geese has a really good super.
Oh yeah, Geese did have a good one.
Yeah. Iron King got like a good super. Leroy was like the first one. Yeah, but then Leroy's got like that little bit of like bump in here. Yeah, but it goes to show like, yeah, man, Bandai Namco put a lot of effort in like in their rage arts and in their graphical fidelities, man.